Welcome to the Local Lowdown and find out what's happening in Lavaca County, Texas. Now here are your hosts, Murray and Michelle.
Hello everybody, this is Murray back with you on this edition of the Local Lowdown podcast. This will be for the July 10th and 11th issues of our newspapers, of all the papers in Gonzales. I'm back in Gonzales, folks. All the papers in Lavaca County. And we'll probably even hit the Luling Newsboy and cover Nicole a little bit. So, I got my host with me, co-host, Michelle.
Are you happy I'm back?
She's actually here, folks.
I am here.
How are you doing? Everything okay?
I'm good. I'm kind of like in a solar eclipse.
Oh, yeah?
When you see me, it's real special.
Oh, Lord. Well, I think we got some things to talk about before we get started. You want to tell us anything about the half moon?
I'm going to tell you it went great. It was really busy, and I could still probably be sleeping for about 20 hours to catch up. But no event like that could be successful without volunteers and the people who put in the time to put on an event. We don't have a large staff. We actually only have 2 employees at the chamber, and they're both part-time. So thank you to all the board members, the volunteers, everyone who came out, to the new royalty for all their hard work, and their parents. And it was a success. It was a great time. And we didn't get blown away by the hurricane. And
boy, y'all just missed that.
We just missed it. Yep.
Well, that's good. Yeah, that hurricane, it didn't do much here, but Lord, it did some things on the coast.
Yeah, and I know there's people still without electricity. My father-in-law has been without electricity. Luckily, he has a generator, so he's keeping cool, but it's a lot.
Yeah, I've got a good friend that lives down there in where I graduated high school in Angleton, and she's been without power since Monday, and her husband is not well, so
No.
It's kind of a bad situation all the way around, but they got them guys down there working. All those electrical companies come from all over, and I saw, I believe on Facebook, where Hallisville is sending some EMS folks down there.
Yeah, I think I saw that Yoakum was too.
Oh, really?
So
Well, that's great. Well, how about your daughter? Didn't you have some good news about her?
Did I? She did win. I guess I haven't been on here since then. She is the new junior Miss Shiner, and she's very excited. All the girls that are on the court this year, there's 13 total that have titles, and they will do a great job representing Shiner. I can tell already. Our new Miss Shiner is Ms. Callie Sefcik, and she is an inspiration. She works really hard. She has her own charities and different things that we'll be working with her on, so we're very excited. It's going to be a great year.
That's great. I know that when we had Nicole on here, she was real impressed with all the contestants. So.
Yes, and she had every right to be. They impress me every day, so I'm very excited.
Well, I guess we can go ahead on then, and you want to start?
Let's do this.
Hallisville Tribune here.
Right, so Hallettsville All-Stars are headed to state. So best of luck to the minor boys, which is the 10-year-olds, or 10U, and then the major girls. And they're both playing Friday and Saturday. I think Chuck just said the girls play Friday and the boys play Saturday. So good luck to them. And big news, we're winners, Murray.
Yeah, I saw that. Finally, we got recognized a little bit. And,
it's good feeling.
Michelle's got them on the front and back page?
Yes, the back page.
And naturally, she's got herself at the top.
Okay.
At the top of the page, but
there was only one first place winner, so
right.
I went in that order, and that happened to be me, Murray.
All right.
Gosh.
Well, congratulations.
That's my 20-year younger picture, according to Chuck. It was not. I do need an updated picture. I'm not blonde anymore, so.
Well, that's all right,
Maybe I should just go back to being blonde.
We all look so good. It really doesn't.
This picture of Murray was taken this week, so that is very up to date. That is how handsome Murray Montgomery looked.
Right. No, that's a brand new one with my new phone, a selfie on my new phone, and I'm not impressed so much with the subject as I am the quality of the photograph.
And the hat.
Oh, yeah, we got us. I broke down and got a hat that says The Molten Eagle on it, and hopefully I'll get some more and get one for Michelle and everybody that contributes to that paper. But yeah, I was real happy to see that we won these awards. And Nicole over in Luling, our good friend over there, she did well as well.
Yeah, she did, and she does a great job. And I want to thank Nicole for coming out to Shiner again and helping. She helped judge at Half Moon. She judged barbecue, and then she took a lot of the pictures you see on the front page of the Shiner Gazette. So,
well, I'm glad you brought up that subject about who volunteered to do things at Shiner. It seems like Michelle contacted me about, what did you want me to do?
Announce the parade.
Announce the parade. Now, she probably contacted 5 or 6 or 10 people to do that, and I wasn't the first on the list.
But he wasn't the last. He wasn't the last.
Well, tell me who was first.
First was Jimmy Apple.
Okay, now tell me who wound up doing it.
John Zak.
John Zak, Ani from our office, her husband John. And I'm sure John did a good job.
He did. And big shout out to my husband, who John says is a saint for dealing with everything.
That's a damn truth.
But he does do a lot, and he helps make my weekend successful and makes me look good.
All right. Okay, I guess we've patted ourselves on the back long enough.
I don't know if we have. There is, of course, pictures of Beryl. We got very lucky. We talked about those who are suffering from the lasting effects of it. But here in Lavaca County, I don't know that we saw a drop of rain. Maybe a little bit.
I didn't see any.
So
we sure needed it.
It's hot in here, Murray. I should have put that air on.
Oh.
Gonna pass out. Okay, keep going. School Board by Chucky Groff, and then we have his 50 years ago, and Pippi. Now, that's the thing I was telling Ani. Some movies and some people you just, know. Like, I've never seen Pippi Longstocking. None of it. But, I know who she is, and it's kind of like Star Wars. Never seen Star Wars, but I know the character. And this morning, what were we talking about? I can't even remember. Barney?
Barney Fife.
What show is that?
Yeah.
Whatever show that is. Andy Griffith.
Yeah.
I've never seen it, but I do know, Aunt B, all of those people. So it's crazy how some are so monumental that you know who the people are, even if you've never seen it.
Well, it's nearly a sin that you haven't seen Andy Griffith.
It is. I'm going to go watch it this weekend.
That's an icon. I'll tell you what you can do. You can go turn the air on, and I'll continue
Okay, you
talk.
go. Here.
So, anyway, while she's doing that, because,
hot.
old folks like me, we need that AC. Hey, I made a rhyme. Anyway, we're going to talk about Henry Joe Yashik. And Michelle's back, she got the AC on, and she loves to talk about Yashik, so I'll let her take over from here.
Oh, did you even talk? Henry has a new trivia question. Who constructed the first American DC electric motor?
God almighty.
That's a hard one.
Boy, they'll be burning that internet up looking for that answer, won't they?
Yep.
Where did Yashik get so smart that he could come up with something
He
like
is
that?
really a genius. Genius level, guys. And we're going to keep on going. French Fry Day. Everyone should have enjoyed it. If you hadn't enjoyed your French fries, go ahead. And what's coming up, Murray? Saturday is?
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs. Is it a certain kind or any kind of hot dog?
No, I think it's about any kind.
How do you like your hot dog, Murray?
Well, I like mine with chili and pickles and mustard and onions and what else? Cheese, maybe a little cheese. But no, I like them. And I'm thinking about writing an article for next week's paper about the National Hot Dog Day.
We should definitely, everyone, that's the thing about hot dogs. You can eat them many, many different ways.
Yeah.
I've never had a bad hot dog.
They're easy to fix and quick. And
they are. Now, the ones at Hofer's that people eat cold, what is that about? Can you eat any hot dog cold?
No,
I guess you
I
can.
And they have, Hofer's has those red wieners.
Yes.
that a lot of people buy.
So does Macker's and Shiner.
And you know, I've never really been all that impressed with red wieners.
How can you not be impressed? It turns the water red when you're boiling them. That's impressive.
Yeah, it reminds me of back in my my beer drinking days at the beer joints. The beer joints would have a big jar of pickled red weenies.
Pickled?
And they would also have like boiled eggs and all without the skin thrown down in there.
And some beans?
No beans.
Oh.
That makes for a bad, deadly combination. But no, I love those pickled weenies. I'm not much on them boiled eggs. I got a story to tell about that, but it's not for general audiences.
Oh, well, I can't wait to hear about it later. Now,
All right.
did you know that Beryl is a woman's name?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. Margaret told me. And I also didn't know that, like, names were reused. Like, there's 1,000 million zillion names in the world. Why would they reuse Beryl?
I don't know.
And it means blue and green. Did you know that?
No. Somebody said that, I don't know, it might have been my wife.
Well, she's a smart woman.
Somebody said that they knew somebody, a couple, and their name were Merle and Burl.
Wow. So it's Burl, not Beryl?
I say Burl, I don't know.
Oh, who knew? Learn something new every day. Texas to remove annual vehicle inspections. One less thing we have to do, right, Murray?
Yeah, this is something they should have done a long time ago. A long time ago. But as usual, the state is always into making money and this and that. I don't know. But yeah, I don't think we need them.
No.
A lot of times, too, there were not really inspections to speak of, you know.
They just kind of said, okay.
Yeah. You can go now. Give me your $7 or however much it was. But no, I'm not sorry to see that go. Now, you got to talk about the sports. Because little Chucky gets offended.
I am going to talk. Chuck is doing an amazing job of covering the Little League All-Stars. Like we said, he'll be headed to, I think he said, El Campo and New Braunfels this weekend for those state tournaments. And so on Chuck's page, it's full coverage of, I think, the major boys. Let's make sure. Major boys did get eliminated, but the minor boys and the major girls are still playing. So.
Well, what about that other sports writer? He's an award winner, isn't he?
Yeah, Mark Luby. And, what's his name? Eric Lugo.
Yeah.
I don't know how we have a Luby and a Lugo. It's so strange, but we have pictures. You need to see what they are. There's a staff report about Texas State Park pass price to increase. So you got till September 1st to go on cheaper prices. So go to one this summer. There's a lot of state parks.
Yeah, and that money goes for a good cause because it supports Texas Park and Wildlife and all the good things that they do.
That's right.
So I don't mind paying a few bucks more just to
enjoy them.
Enjoy those parks. You know, we got one right there, Palmetto State Park right there by Gonzales.
Yeah, and there's a lot to do. There's paddle boats, trails, different things, fishing. Henry promised to take me fishing, and I still haven't gotten
Well,
to go.
I'm going to tell you something about that.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Don't put your hopes high on that because he promised to take me fishing 20 years ago.
And you're still waiting?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. I'm going to have to get on him more.
What did these guys do with something about
That was the Declaration of Independence. We had wrote about it a couple of weeks of the different things that were going to happen with that. And this is them actually reading it, Mr. James Reeves. And it looks like Matthew Jerkowski and Mike Johnson read the Declaration of Independence.
I believe those fellows are all attorneys.
I believe so. FFA ambassadors, a little bit about them being selected, and then the Hallettsville Chamber of Commerce expanded their visitor center, and so Clayton Kelly sat down with Ms. Shimmick to discuss a little bit about, there's something flying around, Murray, about what they've done and all the reasons they've done it and what the chamber, this expansion can be used for, basically. So.
And thanks to all our advertisers. We appreciate you. And if it wasn't for you, we couldn't put these papers out. And even worse, we wouldn't get paid.
Yeah, that's the worst. No, I don't know. That's the worst in my books. We do have 2 obituaries. Ms. Leona Bahunko or Bahunka?
I don't know exactly,
Oh, no.
but she was a big part of this newspaper family at one time.
Right, and I only know her as Aunt Leona because she's an aunt to half the staff that works here. So, our condolences, of course, that hits home, and that is why you see that black box, which some of us got put around. Mm-hmm. Some of us were lazy. I'm not going to mention any names.
Those of us that had
room.
Yeah.
But the black box is reserved for people who have been in the newspaper and part of our newspaper family. So definitely our condolences, but she was a wonderful mother, wife, sister, grandmother, and great-grandmother. Leona Rose Elizabeth Bihonko, 101, formerly of Moulton, Halsell, and Victoria, passed away peacefully at Sage Assisted Living in San Marcos, Texas, July 4th, 2024.
And her obituary pretty well covers her life.
Yes, and she has lived a whole lot of places. And then we also have Matthew Kevin Maholke. Matthew Kevin Maholke, affectionately known by all as Rusty, passed away after a courageous battle with cancer on Thursday, June 27, 2024, at the age of 68. So condolences to both of their families. We have lots of reunions coming up, including the Yashik family reunion.
Yeah, we got to get the Yashiks in there.
And thanks to Henry for putting the birthdays and anniversaries together for us. And we're moving right along. We're almost to that back page where you see some more of our winners. And get notice. Advertise your business, right, Murray? And thanks to Gonzalez Healthcare who put in their ad, and they're getting noticed, guys.
Yeah, we appreciate them. And we're going to move on now. We're going to move on over to Michelle's favorite newspaper, which is the Shiner Gazette, as I fight off this mosquito in our studio here.
That's so fun. Michelle? Well, we have, like I said, Nicole contributed a lot of these pictures from the different events going on at Half Moon. Next week we'll run the barbecue winners in the Shiner Gazette, but this week we have this little collage of the different happenings, from fireworks to the dunking booth to the parade to the hobo band. You can't forget the hobo band. And what a great event it was. And we also have the parade winners inside. We have some of the same articles, but the power went out on Saturday. Now luckily the power went out on the half of town that someone asked, were you affected? Well, my house was, but because I was at Half Moon, I was not affected by the power outage. But when this windstorm came in, it knocked down a power line that started a fire.
Well, other than the parade, are all the other events held out at Dixon Park?
Yes, at the Green Dixon Park.
Yeah. All right.
And I ate a lot of barbecue. I got the meat sweats, Murray.
Oh, really?
Do you know what the meat sweats are?
No.
It's when you eat so much meat, you just start sweating.
And who judged the barbecue?
Me, my husband, the people I knew. Me, my husband, Nicole, John, and Ani, and my friend's husband, Ran.
Well, tell me exactly how that worked.
So
do you have to eat a whole plate?
No, thank goodness. There's usually 6 tables. It depends how many entries. And so at each table, the most I ate of anything was 12 bites. So you get the plate and you first judge on appearance or how it looks. Do you like how it looks? Then you do a texture score and you do a taste score. And so you can take as big or little bite as you possibly want. You're supposed to keep a poker face. I'm not real good at that.
No,
You're also supposed to stay quiet. Another thing I'm not so good at. But I haven't gotten kicked out of judging yet.
So you can't say,
No, yeah, you're not supposed to.
That's good at smack.
But let me tell you, I had this one brisket, and the lady across the table, not across, diagonal from me, she had it, and I could tell she was having a hard time swallowing it. And then the man across from me who got it next spit it out. So when it came to me, I took a very small bite, and I definitely am glad I noticed their facial expressions
I
and
hope
action
the people that
expressions.
entered that barbecue didn't see y'all spitting it
They
out.
didn't, but I also want to know, and if you're a barbecue cooker, do you taste that before you give it? Because I know you've worked all day on it, but sometimes even when I work all day on cooking, now I don't cook much, but when I do, if it tastes like poo,
Yeah, you're not going to
I'm
give
not
it
going to
your
give it
friend.
to anyone.
Yeah, much less put it in a contest.
Right. So I'm very curious about that. But for the most part, there was some amazing barbecue that we got to taste. There was a lot with different sauces, a lot of different favorites, and I got to do margaritas. So
All right. Did you judge margaritas, or did you just get drunk and drink them?
I just judged them. I did not get drunk.
Well, that's good.
I had a pretty strong Jello shot though that almost took me
Yeah,
out.
well, that'd be a very bad impression for our podcast.
Yes, it would.
If they knew one of the hosts was falling down drunk.
I have never done that in my life. The Rotary Club installs new officers, so congrats to them. Check them out and see who got those new honors. We have one obituary, Don W. Stelter. On June 23rd, 2024, Don Wayne Stelter of Brenham succumbed to injuries he sustained in a motor vehicle accident on June 11, 2024. He was 73 years old.
Yeah, condolences to his family and friends.
And then you will have the parade winners, and you just have to get by a Shiner Gazette to see who those were. Thank you to all who entered the parade. I'm very thankful.
We've got quite a few pictures in there.
We do. And thanks to Nicole and Bobby, and I think Clayton took some pictures. We had good coverage. That's all I can say. Mark Luby, our award-winning sports writer, talks about more college players who are extending their careers beyond high school to play college and how they did this year. So read up on them. Of course, our article, I'll just mention that it's in every paper, right?
Yeah,
Did you get
yeah.
it in yours?
Yeah, you bet.
Okay.
It's on the front page of mine.
So, nothing but the best. We like to win. Who doesn't like to win? Look at all those little cheerleaders. Shiner hosts their mini cheer camp, and so the future of cheerleading in Shiner is very bright, obviously.
And there's that flag disposal.
The flag disposal.
Yes,
You can burn it
That's
if you do it
confusing
correctly.
to some people.
It is confusing.
Okay, we're going to take a ride now over to Yoakum and the Yoakum Herald Times and see what they've got to offer.
So we're pretty jokesters here. So please, Mr. Michael Mitchell, know that I'm joking when I say this, but you can see the new Yoakum City Manager smiling on his picture. And we hope that we see him smiling
Yeah,
for a
we-
lot longer than the last
Yeah,
one.
we hope it lasts a good while.
But best of luck to you, Mr. Mitchell. Yeah, I think his tenure's probably been longer than the last one already. We don't know. Yoakum High School, these kids have really been doing a great job of upkeeping their facilities at the high school and improving them. And so they got a $25,000 grant. So hats off to them for taking care of their school. The Little League juniors competed and got to the sectional tournament, so congrats to them. And these kids are from Yoakum, Cuero, and Shiner. This is a combined team, so way to come together and compete. It's always good to see, right?
What's that picture of that bug?
I don't know. I don't really want to look at it, but
Talk about the
creepy crawlers are coming, it says. Now, we have one in here that keeps flying around. Did you kill it, Murray?
No, I tried to, but he got away from
I mean,
me.
we've left this bee carcass on the windowsill for about 6 months
Well,
now.
we're hoping that the other critters will see that dead bee and figure we
Yeah.
don't want to mess with them two people.
So so you're saying that we left it there on purpose?
Oh, yeah. Well, what about the creepy crawlers? You didn't
Oh,
finish it.
because I get scared. Well, I think it's funny because the presentation is free and will be given by Michael Price, which at first I was like, oh my, I'm giving a presentation on bugs, and I didn't know. But it's not me, it's Michael. And I don't know Michael, but y'all should go out and see him and learn about, it says you'll learn about amazing creatures from the wild, including snakes.
Ew.
I don't know what that word is, Murray. Arachnids? That's not right.
I don't know.
Turtles, and other creatures from the surrounding areas. It's going to be held at the Grand Theater, and the concession stand will be open. So, hey, why not go?
Get some popcorn and look at the creepy crawler.
That sounds like a great time, right?
You bet. What's the sports got going on?
They're talking all about Little League action as well. It's a very small part, but there is a little bit. Go get your French fries. Celebrate French Fry Day even if it's past. What are we doing?
More sports?
Oh, here it goes. This is the Golf Association. They held a junior golf camp and tournament, so check that out. I think it's kids from all over.
Lots of pictures.
Murray wrote a story, a column. What's it about, Murray?
Well, the name of it is Wreck of the Acadia, and Union gunboats sink Confederate blockade runner.
Isn't that a bug? Oh, no, that's a cicada, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Why are you interrupting me?
I'm sorry. Excuse me. You go ahead.
You
It's
have to
all yours.
understand that the elderly, they get confused, and when you throw something in there they're not expecting, well, it messes them up.
Okay, start over.
No, anyway, this story is about back during the Civil War. The Union had a blockade on all the Confederate states that were on the water. And so the Confederates couldn't get supplies in from England and other places. So they built these, what they call blockade runners, that didn't take deep water. They could run in real shallow water, and they would run through them blockades and get inshore and then run down. They would dig canals where they could come in and unload supplies. Now this is where I was raised. This was at Surfside Beach in Missouri County, and you can see they had a marker there, and all that was sticking up out of the water was the boilers off of the boat, and the rest was underneath the water. Now they're all gone. There's nothing visible. There was a Texas historical marker there, and I understand that it's gone now.
Oh.
And I think somebody just stole it. I don't believe the water got it. But anyway, it's amazing that what these people did. This Acadia, it got grounded.
No, Acadia.
Yeah, Acadia. It got grounded.
Acadia.
Don't confuse me. It got grounded about 300 yards offshore, and the Union gunboats started shelling it, and they pretty well sunk it, but they couldn't come in to finish it off because the Confederate cavalry was on shore, and they were keeping them from getting to it. But it's real interesting to me because the remnants of those canals that they were hand dug, with those mosquitoes all over the place and rattlesnakes and all the things that you like, Michelle.
No.
And they still got it done. But anyway, me being a historian, I really enjoyed reading that article and writing it, and I hope some of you folks will get something out of it as well.
And if you ever want to talk to Murray or ask him questions through email, that is his email address under there. It's very, very long. He wins for the longest one, but it's just his name, Murray Montgomery, at LavacaCountyToday.com.
Yeah, well, you got to put a dot in between that Murray and Montgomery.
It's Murray.Montgomery.
Yeah, that's our buddy Hans.
Yeah.
That set those emails up.
Thank you, Hans.
Yeah.
You are nothing but special in every part except that. That was the one thing I could tell you. Like, I think he did it right before he was leaving, and I don't know if that was a, I won't say the letters.
That was a gift he gave us.
Yeah.
Left us. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think mine is the longest one of the bunch.
Yeah, so he liked you the best.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
My ex-co-host that would show up on time and always be there.
Yeah, he tried to show me up before he knew he was showing me up. Imagine that.
Oh, Hans. I heard from Hans a while back, and he's doing well. He's up in Minnesota near the Twin Cities. He couldn't take this Texas heat. Well, I hope he's getting a belly full of that.
Yeah, he's definitely went the other direction, for sure.
All right, we're going to fly on over to the Molten Eagle.
That was so cute, Murray. I just love it.
It took me 4 or 5 days to figure that one out.
Yeah, and then you got to use it. And you remembered it. Imagine that.
And I've got the newspaper staff members, award winners on the front page of Moulton's paper. I don't have the pictures because I didn't have room. And our big story was written by Clayton Kelly about Moulton is gearing up for the annual Jamboree, Town and Country Jamboree. They'll have a car show, they got the polka bands, they got good food, they got everything going on. So you need to look forward to that and get over there and enjoy it. I believe it's about 2 weeks away. I didn't see the
Yeah, it's the 27th or that weekend.
There you go. And we got Jimmy's story about Beryl passing by with gusty winds and very little rain.
For us.
Got the wreck of the Acadia again, and now Michelle wants to talk about Henry Joe Yashek's column. And what's Henry Joe writing about?
Henry is talking about how, now he told me this story, but I can't remember. But was it his great-grandfather? I'm trying to catch up. But he said that he actually went to college. His grandfather. Maybe it was his grandfather. But they were the first early settlers in Novgorod, which is where Henry went to school and lived, which was near Moulton, correct?
Yeah, not far.
I can't.
I think he wound up going to school in Moulton later.
Yeah, so he went to, there it says, he attended the University of Prague where he majored in music. And his success then later he was able to bring his whole family over. So it's kind of a great history on Henry's family. And let me just tell you, Henry says he was smarter than him because he went to the University of Prague. Now, we joke about it, but Henry is super smart. Like, he sits there and has dates from no other.
It wasn't Henry that went, it was his kid.
Right. But he said that man was smarter than Henry, his grandfather, because he went to a university and Henry didn't get to go to a university.
Well, maybe Henry inherited those educational genes.
He did. And as far as we know, like, his son is super smart too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, super
I
smart.
believe he was on a submarine. And, he's a smart young man. And we've got the obituary, Mrs. Blanco, in there. And
just imagine there's a black border around that one.
Yeah.
Just imagine. Yeah, Murray's all about inspiring people to use their imagination.
Well, Murray don't have the space that a lot of people have. You know, some people have a 14, 20-page newspaper.
Oh, thank goodness it wasn't 20.
Murray does good to have 6 pages.
What if we switch every other week?
Well,
You want to try that?
I did it before.
So 1 week I'll do Moulton, 1 week you do Hallettsburg.
Yeah.
That would be so fun. Oh man, I
Ain't
thought.
happening.
George Kolasek, Clayton did an article about he's hosting a Jamboree kickoff party.
Yep. We got another obituary there too.
We do?
I believe. It's falling down. There we go.
Jimmy Ray Harrell Jr., 57 of Shiner, was called to his final resting place on Tuesday, June 25th, 2024. So
condolences to all those families. It's hard to lose a loved one.
Yes, it is.
I think most of the rest of these are probably
Repetitive
of the other papers. So we've got the Ask Julie. Did you see that? Did y'all have that?
Yes. Yeah, Murray. Other way. That's down. Oh.
Holy. You could have that.
Oh no. Oh, that's too small. Technology is getting the best of us. There we are.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
You really got it up there. So anyway, Ask Julie's column. We try to run it when we have the room to run it, and we appreciate her contribution to the papers. And we have our classified ads, and we have the story about the French fries again.
We love it. And LMC also has been advertising. They always advertise. They're great advertisers as well, but they've been advertising some of their new physicians. So if you're looking for a new physician, definitely check that out.
I don't remember how many they have now, but I think they had 2 or 3.
2 or 3, yeah.
Okay. All right, we're going to jump on over to Michelle's best friend.
My best friend, Nicole. Hi, Nicole. You better be listening.
Nicole at the Luling Newsboy and Signal.
Now, let me tell you about my best friend. I think she stole my plaque because she said, I'm going to give you your plaque this weekend. I saw her I didn't get a
You
plaque.
know, she may have that plaque nailed up on her office wall.
She told me she was putting it in her bathroom, and I said that's a great place for it because then every day you go there and sit and
I
look.
reckon she's got it white out that she could put on that name.
She probably did. Nicole, did you steal my plaque?
Nicole's good people. We really enjoyed having her on the podcast a while back.
Come back soon.
And what she got there looks like a swimming pool.
Yeah, she's talking about that swimming lessons shed light on Swim for Your Life. And it is very important if you have a pool or anything like that, or you plan to take your kids around a pool, which in Texas, that's a great way to cool off. You want to know that they can get out of a pool safely.
Yeah, I'm still remembering the goodies that Nicole brought over here. And what's the name of that business, that new business?
Not a clue.
Huh?
Not a clue.
You
I don't remember.
No. It was a new bakery there in town. And had a, what was the name? Swoopy?
Something scones or something.
Well, Nicole knows who we're talking about. But,
It was good.
It was good stuff. Very, very good. What else we got?
A lemur steals the show. I'm not sure how to say his last name, but the bug, it's back.
The bug's back and he's making us mess up our scroll.
Yeah, the Luling Fire Department has named Keith Lose, I'm going to say it, but that's probably wrong, Keith, and I'm sorry, as its new deputy fire chief, so read all about him. It says he brings a lot of experience to the table, which I'm sure Luling is very happy to have that.
Yeah, Nicole's got our classifieds. I'm sure that the folks enjoy those because sometimes you can look at those classifieds and find things that you didn't know you needed and go pick them up.
And it was the first royal outing for the new Luling court. It's our first travel event. And we also have an obituary for William Gregory Forrester of Lockhart, a beloved son, brother, uncle, grandson, nephew, friend to many, passed away on June 6, 2024 at the tender age of 34 in Cedar Park.
Yeah, condolences to that family as well. Looks like a lot of jumps and go head on.
And we keep moving.
Yeah, more of them. Is that a little boy with that swimming pool?
Yeah, look how cute he is.
He got his cap turned around backwards. That's a good shot. Did Nicole take that picture?
I would 100% bet on it. Let's see. Doesn't say, but I'm giving her all the credit. Alrighty, Nicole, great job this week. Mark Lugo writes about those Houston Astros. Now, Jimmy walked in with his Houston Astros shirt on, so that's a telltale sign that they did well last night.
And Mr. Lugo, he was an award winner too.
He was too.
Well, that's good. Well, that looks like that we're going to wrap up this week. We finish off here with the Luling paper and Nicole, and shout out to her. And like I said, Nicole, we enjoyed having you, and we will bring you back in not too distant future, I hope. So have you got anything else, Michelle? Besides that you're hungry for some pancakes?
Oh my gosh, I want pancakes so bad. And what time of the day it is. We wasted so much time. It is 10 o'clock. I think I still can eat pancakes.
Oh my.
But Ani's going to tell me it's almost time for lunch, and I'm going to have to wait, so.
Well, maybe we can get Chuck Groff to buy lunch.
Oh, yeah, okay. Or starve. That's those options.
Well, all right. I don't guess we have anything else. You want to say your goodbyes, and we'll wrap it up.
I guess so. Have fun. If you're a Hallettsville person, I encourage you to go support those Little League All-Stars. I'm still a little sad because they are the people who beat my daughter's team to go, but I'm happy they're still going on. So there you go. Plus, I was pretty tired, so I don't know. It's hit or miss with that. But best of luck to them supporting Lavaca County. And I think that's it, Murray. Hopefully I get some pancakes this weekend.
All right.
We're going to go to McDade this weekend.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, for a parade.
Yeah,
Big old town of McDade.
McDade, I wrote a column about McDade one time. They had some bad characters over there in the old days.
They did. It's
gunfighters and vigilantes.
And it still looks like a very old western town. So.
Well, they claim Matalo being a watermelon town also.
Yes, them and Luling. And somewhere else. I can't think right now.
So
But
you're going to a parade over there?
yeah, on Saturday.
You don't come back winners.
Maybe. I like to win.
I hope you don't have to do no barbecue judging. Or
I hope
spit
not
everybody's
either.
Stuff out.
I've tried to limit my meat intake this week.
All right, folks. Well, we appreciate you listening, and we hope you'll be back with us next week. And go enjoy these kids that are out playing ball and what have you. And in the meantime, I'm going to be telling you goodbye for Michelle, Nicole, Leland,
Yes.
and we'll be seeing you on down the road. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.